The similar situation close relies on you using previous experience to convince the customer in this sale that the right thing to do is to go ahead. Let's have a look at how you can use that one. This is another great close for those customers who just cannot make up their mind. Now, I know that if you've subscribed to all 20 power closes in the Close That Sale series, you already have a couple of techniques for the prevaricating customer. But, as I said in the introduction, closing techniques are like punches to a boxer. You can't have too many, and you need to be as versatile as possible. The similar situation close is one that can be used in any industry or profession, but it is especially powerful in the service sector, where there's some kind of indemnity for a misfortune that may befall the prospect. For example, the insurance business, tax investigations, product warranties. Now, there are many stories of insurance salespeople who would paint a terrible picture of accidents and how they would leave a family in dire straits. The salesperson would outline all the misfortunes that could happen and the terrible consequences that may result, only to finish with the immortal line, and we wouldn't want that to happen to you, would we? Now, how far you take this is entirely a matter for your own conscience. And however, I recently had the pleasure of working with a truly professional salesperson who was selling insurance in the east of England. The particular product he was selling was for flood damage. Now, he'd researched his product and market well, and as part of his sales presentation, he outlined the fact that the prospect's house was built on a floodplain. He also had the statistics for the damage caused to houses for various levels of flood. And as he was summing up his presentation, he told the story of a young couple in a similar situation to his prospects, to whom he had presented the previous year without success, and how bad he had felt when they'd been caught in some recent flooding. But he followed with the words, and we wouldn't want that to happen to you, would we? The couple bought and are now adequately protected against future floods. And that's how similar situation works. You look for a scenario where you've presented a similar product or service with a negative outcome. Introduce it with the phrase, "This reminds me of a similar situation." Then you outline your comparison, and when you're finished, you say to the customer, "And we wouldn't want that to happen to you, would we?" It's that easy.